Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to today's class of Shams classes. Today we are going to discuss sonnet 18 of William Shakespeare's sonnet series, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day? इससे पहले कि हम sonnet को पढ़ें या डिस्कस करें, I think we should have a little idea about the poet or the speaker as well. So, the poet is William Shakespeare, who was a renowned English poet, playwright, and actor, born in 1564 in Stratford upon Avon, इंग्लैंड। विलियम शेक्सपियर जो कि एक रिनॉन्ड बहुत ही मशहूर इंग्लिश पोएट थे, प्ले राइट भी थे एंड एक्टर एज वेल, जिनकी पैदाइश 1564 में स्ट्रैटफोर्ड अपॉन एवन जो कि एक टाउन है इन इंग्लैंड, देयर ही वॉज बॉर्न। हिज बर्थडे इज़ मोस्ट कॉमनली सेलिब्रेटेड ऑन 23 अप्रैल। उनका बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट किया जाता है 23 अप्रैल को, विच इज़ ऑल्सो बिलीव टू बी द डेट ही डाइड इन 1616, जो कि सेम डेट कहा जाता है। इट इज़ कंसीडर्ड दैट इट इज़ द सेम डेट व्हेन ही वाज डाइड इन 1616। दैट मीन्स 23 अप्रैल को ही उनका डेथ भी हुआ इन 1616। Altogether, Shakespeare's works include 38 plays, 2 narrative poems, 154 sonnets, and a variety of other poems. Altogether देखा जाए तो शेक्सपियर के वर्क्स में 38 प्लेज हैं, 2 नैरेटिव पोएम्स हैं एंड 154 सॉनेट्स हैं, और भी बहुत सारे अदर पोएम्स भी हैं। शेक्सपियर wrote 154 sonnets published in his quarto in 1609, covering themes such as the passage of time, morality, love, beauty, infidelity, and jealousy. William Shakespeare's sonnets are world-renowned and are said to have been written for a fair youth from 1 to 126 and a dark lady 1 to 127 to 154, but no one is totally certain for whom they were penned. विलियम शेक्सपियर के सॉनेट्स वर्ल्ड रिनॉन्ड हैं, मतलब सारी दुनिया में मशहूर हैं, एंड आर सेड टू हैव बीन रिटन फॉर अ फेयर यूथ। कहा जाता है कि दीज पोएम्स आर addressed from 1 to 26. The sonnets 1 to 26 sonnets have been addressed to a fair youth, and the rest of the sonnets from 1 to 127 to 154 are addressed to a mysterious dark lady, but no one is totally certain for whom they were penned. लेकिन कोई भी certain नहीं, it's not certain evidence that for whom they were penned, for whom they were written. Now let's come to the question, what is sonnet? So the sonnet is a poem of 14 lines that reflects upon a single issue or idea. Sonnet क्या है? Sonnet एक 14 लाइन का पोएम है, ठीक है, दैट रिफ्लेक्ट्स अपॉन अ सिंगल इशू, जो रिफ्लेक्ट करता है किसी भी सिंगल इशू और आइडिया को। ओके, नाउ एज वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस sonnet 18 of Shakespeare's sonnet series, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day? So it is a typical English sonnet with 14 lines of iambic pentameter. It has 3 quatrains and 1 couplet. And the rhyme scheme of the sonnet is AB, AB, CD, CD, EF, EF, GG. This sonnet form and rhyme scheme is known as the English sonnet. Shakespearean sonnet is composed of 3 quatrains and a heroic couplet as usual. It is a Petrarchan love sonnet too. Let's try to understand the division of the rhyming scheme. That is AB, AB, CD, CD, EF, EF, GG. Here, यहाँ लास्ट के जो लाइंस हैं सोनेट के, उनके लास्ट के जो वर्ड्स हैं वो उनके रिपीटेशन को देखा जाता है कैसे, और सॉरी, उनके साउंड्स के रिपीटेशन को देखा जाता है। कैसे? डे, मे, ए, that is A. Temperate, date, it's B. A, B, A, B, A, B, right? Shines, dines. Dimmed, untrimmed. C, D. Shines, dimmed. C, D. Declines, untrimmed. C, D, C, D, C, D. Okay? E, F, E, E, F. Okay? E, F, E, F, E, F. Okay? And the final concluding couplet, that is heroic couplet. G, G, G. Okay? C, D. जैसे कि दोनों का सेम राइमिंग स्कीम है. G. So here is C and D. Both have the same voice, same sound. That's why G, G. Okay? So I think rhyme scheme has been made clear. The sense has been made clear, right? Let us read the poem and have the clear idea about the poem, right? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Sonnet 18. Here in the sonnet, here is an interrogation, right? The speaker is, or the poet, is trying to compare his beloved, the fair youth. As I have already said that the poem has been addressed to a fair youth who is the beloved of the poet. Okay? The poet is asking that, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? क्या मैं तुम्हारी comparison करूं किसी एक summer day से? That means thou art more lovely and more temperate. इसलिए वो कंपैरिजन कर रहे हैं द पोएट कि as the poet lives in England and there the summer season is a very pleasant season, right? But in his opinion, the beauty of his beloved is more pleasant, lovely and temperate than the summer's day, right? So, the speaker compares his beloved's beauty to a summer's day. But later, he says that the fair youth who is the beloved of the speaker is more lovely and temperate than the summer day. In the third line of the first stanza, there, as the poet says, rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Here the speaker gradually begins to realize that to whatever does he compares the beauty of his friend, they are subject to change or decay. That's why in the next line, the speaker says that he cannot compare his beloved's beauty to a summer's day, because in summer there may be change of rough winds that can destroy the darling buds of May. Also, summer is followed by fall, so it is short-timed and temporary. But his beloved's beauty is not like that. It is permanent. It's immortal. He has compared the summer to a lessee who has a lease on the seasonal cycle, so it is short-lived and ephemeral. That's why he has the opinion, how can I compare my beloved's beauty to such ephemeral things? Now let's read and discuss the second stanza of the sonnet. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often in his gold complexion dimmed. and every fair from fair sometimes declines. Apparently, we can understand here a symbol of beauty. Again, the sun is portrayed as the eye of heaven. Here we can see both the sun and heaven are personified. Here he personifies the sun, which too change constantly. Sometimes it is too hot, and sometimes it is not visible, especially on cloudy days. So, sun is also not an apt metaphor. So, here in these lines, पोएट जो है वो कंपेयर कर रहा है सन को और हिवन को. कैसे? सन को कहकर आई ऑफ हिवन कहता है सन को. ओके, और इन दोनों को पर्सोनिफाई कर रहा किससे? विद द ब्यूटी ऑफ हिज बिलवेड. और कहता है कि कि जो सूरज है विच इज़ रिफर टू एज अ आई ऑफ हेवन, इसकी भी जो रोशनी, जो चमक है, शाइनिंग है, ये भी डिम पड़ जाती है. द गोल्ड कॉम्प्लेक्शन इज डिम्ड, इज ऑफन डिम्ड. ओके, एंड एवरी फेयर फ्रॉम फेयर समटाइम्स डिक्लाइन. और हर खूबसूरत से खूबसूरत चीज़ को डिक्लाइन फेस करना ही करना है, चाहे वो बाई चांस हो और with the changing course of nature. Everything in this mortal world has to be untrimmed. So, here the speaker declares that everything beautiful shall eventually fade away. Nothing has permanent charm. All the beautiful things lost their trimmings, that is, decorations, at a particular point of time, for it's nature's law. In short, the poet says that worldly beauty fades away naturally. Let's come to the next stanza. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. There is a volta in the beginning of the third quatrain. Volta means sudden relief or sudden shift that provides a relief. That is, but thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest. The poet affirms that all objects of nature are subject to charm and decay. The summer season may fade away, but your eternal beauty shall not fade, as it is immortal. Oest can be interpreted into two ways. First is possession, and another one is that conveys the idea that beauty is borrowed from nature, so it should be paid back. The speaker says that death shall not claim the death of his beloved, for his beloved is immortal. The speaker gives assurance to make him immortal through his poetry. As we know that art is immortal, so it can immortalize mortals. Here death is personified in line 11. So ये जो lines हैं, but the eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, इनके ज़रिया पोएट जो है वो अपने बिलावेड और फ्रेंड के ब्यूटी को या फिर फ्रेंड को इटर्नल करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, इमॉर्टल करने की कोशिश कर रहा है. हियर इज़ अ रिलीफ वी कैन से, जिसके थ्रू ये कहने की कोशिश कर रहा है पोएट कि तुम्हारी जो इटर्नल समर, दैट मीन्स इटर्नल ब्यूटी जो है वो कभी ख़त्म नहीं होगी, और तुम इस पर हमेशा अपना हक रखोगे और ये कभी ख़त्म नहीं होगा, बिकॉज इट हैज़ बीन मेड इमॉर्टल थ्रू हिज पोएट्री. और मौत भी तुमको अपने साए में नहीं ले पाएगी। जैसे जैसे मेरी पोएम्स की लाइंस पढ़ी जाएंगी तुम्हारी खूबसूरती भी बढ़ती जाएगी। In the final concluding couplet or the heroic couplet, the poet says that finally he has discovered an apt metaphor for capturing his beloved's beauty. It is the poet's own beauty. He declares that his sonnets can make his beloved immortal in the heart of the readers. So, through his poetry, the poet has finally immortalized the beauty of his beloved. Means, पोएट कहते हैं जब तक इंसान सांस लेते रहेंगे और आंखें देख पाएंगी तब तक ये पोएम जिंदा रहेगी और यही चीज़ तुम्हें ज़िंदगी देगी. दैट मीन्स दैट विल गिव लाइफ टू द poet's beloved. I think I think my strivings will help you to understand the sonnet in a more comprehensive way. Thank you.